Hi guys, and welcome back for another YouTube video. So first of all, I hope you're all well and I hope you've been enjoying the wedding series. So this next one, as promised, is my outfits. Oh my god, I've just spotted a massive spider on my wall. So this video is me telling you all about my outfits and all that stuff that I had for my wedding, where I got them from, and everything that you need to know. And I've got a few bits of advice for you at the end as well, in case you are going through the same process and getting married or planning to get married and planning your wedding. So again, I have my trusty notebook here with me with all the notes, just so that I don't forget anything that I want to say. And oh, and by the way guys, I am on TikTok. So TikTok is very much just where I do fashion content, so if you like that kind of stuff, follow me on there. It's ice cream XO. I'll leave it linked below for you. But yeah, I'm having so much fun on there. Like for ages I've only just used TikTok as like a place to get inspiration and things like that, but honestly, like now I've just fallen in love with it. And if I'm looking a bit oily guys, it's because it's the end of the day. I've just come back from a day of shopping with my mum and sister, so yeah let's get into the video then. So for my wedding I had 4/5 outfits. So there was my Kamu outfit, my Nikkah outfit, our outfit, my reception I had 2 outfits, and then there's my alkyaba. So I'll talk through kind of who did each one and stuff like that. So all the vendors actually were from Nigeria, so I got all my clothes made in Nigeria. The Kamu outfit was made by the Siseda. I always call the brand Chikada because that sounds nice to me, but it's Siseda. And I leave all the vendors listed down below as well, in case you are looking for someone to do stuff for your wedding. Yeah, so the Siseda did my Kamu outfit and my alkyaba. For those of you who don't know what an alkyaba is, I will explain that in more detail later. My Nikkah one was done by, and she's the Siseda is based in Abuja as well. My Nikkah outfit was by I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but Badaskai Fashion House, and she's based in Kaduna. My first reception outfit, so the teal colour, was made, that's a long story, I'll come back to that one. And then my second reception outfit, the dress, was made by Farida's Atelier. And then the alkyaba, I've already said, is the Siseda. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about then is how I actually found these people. So hold on. That's a bit better. Okay, so yeah, how I actually found these people. So for me, I had to find them based on recommendations. Like I didn't want to go to some random person that nobody could vouch for and they go and either mess my clothes up or mess me around. So all of the vendors, I either saw someone wearing their outfits and I loved it, so I asked them, or if I didn't know anybody that had their clothes made, then I would just ask around and be like, do you know any good designers that make this? And that's how I found all the designers, apart from one. So my teal outfit, that was the only one that I didn't get somebody that I was recommended. Now the only reason, it was a weird way really how it came to be, because like I said, get people that recommend people, that are recommended by people. And that's what I was doing even for that Ashoki, you know what I'm saying. Even for the Ashoki, I was asking around, and then there was somebody that I was recommended, was talking with her and for ages, and then she decided to just ghost me and just not reply. So I was like, okay, goodbye. Very weird. I can't remember the name of the account, but I'll leave it here just in case the same thing happens to you or whatever. So then I had to now start looking for somebody else. And there was, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are plenty that do it, but some of them I just felt were way too overpriced. So I was like looking. Anyway, like I found another person on Instagram. They weren't recommended, so what I did was I contacted one of their clients that I saw on their Instagram page, because I saw that she was from the UK as well. So I thought, oh perfect, I'll ask her. And then the woman was really helpful as well. Actually, she sent me she replied to me and told me, yeah, that the woman's really good. They had a bit of a disaster on the day, but the woman was quick to sort it out and everything. So I thought, okay, this one sounds really good, and I was very much ready to commit to that person. And then so as I was looking for people to do my outfits, We were also looking for someone that could do my mom's gele and ipele. Sorry about my pronunciation. So the head tie and then the one that goes on the shoulder. And we came across this page, or I came across this page on Instagram that did it, and they had like ones that like the gele and ipele styles that my mom really liked and all this stuff, and it was like embellished and things like that. So and we saw it said like UK, Nigeria, like there was like UK contact details or contact number or something, and a Nigerian contact number. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. So I emailed them, didn't hear anything back. And then I think after like a week, she emailed me back and she was like, oh, sorry for the delay in getting back to you, blah, blah, blah. And then we started talking then. So I was like, yeah, so my mum wants this, da, da, da. And she's like, yeah, we can do that. And then we're talking about that. And then she asked me if I've sorted my bridal outfits out. And I said, yeah, well, I'm actually looking for someone to do this, but you know, da, da, da. And she's like, oh, we do that too. We do bridals. And I was like, oh, okay. So you like, you know, sew the fabric and all that stuff from scratch? And she's like, yeah, we do it all. Because so me and my husband, we matched on that outfit, you see. So we needed the same person to weave, I think that's what you call it, to weave both of our materials, and then he was going to get his tailor to make it, and then like she would make mine. So I was like, okay. And then the thing that sold it to me was that she said that they have offices in London. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. So like it gets made in Lagos, and then they send it, and then if you need any and then they send it to their offices in London, and then if you need any alterations and stuff, then it gets sorted here. And I was like, okay, that is perfect. So like this woman, she called me and everything, sounded so friendly and everything. Anyway, things got very sour after that. So she basically, long story short, she made the clothes, sent me pictures. Looking at the pictures, I'm thinking, oh, okay, yeah, like it looks nice. Do you know what I mean? But I just felt like, I don't know. Anyway, so she told me as well at the very beginning, when we first spoke, she said that when the clothes are made, no, she said that she was coming to the UK in March. So when it's ready, then, and she's coming, she'll bring it for me. So I was like, oh, cool, thank you. So it comes to March, I hear nothing, so I message her, are you still coming? She's like, oh no, sorry, I've not been able to come. Bear in mind, there was a time when I saw her number change to a UK number. It did switch back to Nigeria as well, but I was just like, okay, that's weird. Anyway, so she said she's not been able to come. She was like, but she can send it to me, so she'll find out how much shipping is. Anyway, she says it's £20 shipping, and then I can't even remember exactly what happened, but I'm like I just kept chasing my outfits, my clothes. I was like, when are you gonna send it? And then like another time, and then she goes, oh, sorry, I've been in hospital, so I've not been able to post it. I'm thinking, are you in England or not? Like, I'm really confused at this point. Then my mum and dad were like, this is getting ridiculous, just tell her that we'll come to London and just pick it up ourselves. So I basically think she made me pay £20 without actually shipping it. I think she actually brought it with her, because she did slip as well and say something about bringing mine and another one. Anyway, so me and mum went to London, did the fitting. I think I will insert the clip or video picture, whatever it is I've got of the outfit, how it was originally. Honestly, I was so unimpressed. Like the skirt, I couldn't flip and walk in it, and it just, the top didn't even fit right. So she took us to a tailor, and there's no London office, by the way. She took us to a local tailor in the market, and then we had to pay for the alterations. Can you imagine? I was absolutely just like, this is ridiculous. I just at this point wanted to take my stuff and go. And then can you imagine the audacity as well? The woman later on that day, once we got back home, she's like, oh, can you please send me the photos? I was like, send you the photos so you can share that nonsense. Like, I just said, I can't remember how I said, I can't remember what I said to her, but I put it nicely, and I was like, oh yeah, maybe when it's all styled up, I'll send you pictures. Anyway, so then when I got home, I think maybe the next day or something, then I tried it on again. I said, Mum, I want to try this thing on again. And I put it on, and I was kind of just like, you know when you're not sure about something, and I always say, like, if I ever see something in the shop that I want to buy and I try it on and I'm like umming and ahhing, then it's a no. So that's what I got with the outfit. I was just really like, but then like I was wanting my mum to kind of be like, yeah, no, that's not, it's not nice kind of thing, but she wasn't. So then I was just like, so anyway, after that, after like maybe like 2 months after collecting that, then I went to Nigeria to do all my fittings and bring all my clothes back, and like all our souvenir gift bag stuff, notepads, all that stuff. Did my fittings in Nigeria, and then came back, and I was still thinking about how much I didn't like that blue outfit, and I was like, do you know what, I'm not going to get married in something that I don't feel comfortable with. Like, even if I have to pay to get a whole new outfit done again, like, I'll have to do that, because I need to feel comfortable and happy with what I'm wearing on my wedding day, right? So then I was showing like my aunties and being like, look at this please, and then they're like, yeah, no. So I was like, exactly, like I just needed that, like someone to just say to me like, yeah, no. So I was like, why didn't I just bring it with me? Like, why didn't I just commit and just bring it with me to Nigeria? Anyway, so my auntie said that my cousin was going to be coming from the UK to Nigeria, so I should give it to her. So I gave it to her, and then I gave it to the Siseda, because she gets me, man. Like, with the outfits that she made for me, it fit like a glove. But anyway, back to the teal outfit. So I gave it to her, and I just said, please fix it and make it look amazing. And boy did she. Like, she literally worked a miracle with that outfit. Like, when I tell you that I trust her to do anything for me, like 100%. She's so good, and she's so lovely as well. So she told me an idea of what they were going to do with it, and then they did it, and I love it. Like, I've literally given her one of my materials to do for a wedding for me, and I've just said, just make it amazing. So I absolutely trust her. She's so good. But anyway, so that was the teal outfit. So then she fixed it, made it amazing, and I was super happy with it. So that's the teal one. So the Kamu outfit, which is this one, that one, we initially did a video consultation. I'm so sorry if this is all over the place. We did a video consultation for like the fitting, the measurements and stuff like that, and that is something that I would strongly advise you to do. Like, if you're getting your clothes made in another country or another part of like your country or whatever that you can't get to easily, then try and do a video consultation. So I did a video consultation for that one, the Kamu outfit, and also for my gold reception outfit. So they were literally on a video call with me. My mum was measuring me, so they'd be like, yep, like that's right, or no, higher up or whatever. And I think that just really helps, and it really made me feel at ease knowing that we weren't just sending them any odd random measurements, but measurements that they specifically needed, and that they were seeing where we were measuring, so they could tell us if we were, you know, measuring the right area or not. And I think it really helped, especially with the Siseda one. Like, honestly, it fit like a glove. There was not one little adjustment that was needed, and that was actually the first one I had, because she came to the UK to visit her sister, so she brought the outfit for me, bless her. She's so lovely. And because we don't actually live that far from her sister, so I went and picked it up, went and tried it on. It was just perfect, honestly. And also the alkyaba, but that's a free flowing one. So the alkyaba one, that is it's the cloak, which obviously I'll insert somewhere, and I wore it because I'm from a Nigerian royal family, and that's traditionally why brides wear it when you're from a Nigerian royal family. So that's what that was for. So that one is like a free flowing thing, so I didn't really need to get size specifically for that, but I absolutely loved wearing it. I felt so regal and so like, it was beautiful. And so that's what I wore when I was taken to my husband's family at the end of the wedding. So the Nikkah outfit was another beautiful outfit. Like, it was such a beautiful outfit, so blingy but so like elegant as well. And the lady from Badaski, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm so sorry, let's say Badaski, is so lovely. I think she's called Grace. She is such a lovely woman. They all are, honestly. Like, my vendors was so lovely. But yeah, so again with this, there was like the tiniest little adjustment needed on the wrapper skirt thing on the bottom half of it, but it was like literally the tiniest thing. They did it in like 5 minutes. So yeah, super happy with that. When I brought that back from Nigeria, that went in the suitcase. I was comfortable enough for that to go in the suitcase. So that was like an easy one for me to transport back. And then yeah, so the second reception outfit that I'm not talking about, the gold one, that's Frida's Atelier. So again, we had a video consultation with that, or with the Nikkah one, by the way. We didn't have a video consultation. The woman was very comfortable in me just sending her the measurements without the video, so I was like, okay. Farida's atelier one, back to that. So that one was, yeah, video consultation like I said. And then when we went to Nigeria, me, Zainab and Khadija, we went for the fitting, and wow, I was blown away by the dress. It was so gorgeous. There was a few adjustments that needed making, so they were made, and again brought that back with me. And that one, that was precious cargo. It was so delicate, so I was like, I'm like that, there's no way it can go in a suitcase. It would need like a whole suitcase of its own if it even did go in one. But yeah, so I carried it through the whole airport. And remember I told you we had, if you watched my last video, that we had like, we brought back excess luggage, like excess luggage. So we already had loads of stuff anyway, and I had this huge gown which was super heavy. It was obviously in the bag, in like the dress bag. It was so heavy though, and it was already hot. Oh, I was a hot mess that day. And when I got on the aeroplane, I literally like got one of the air hostesses and I was like, excuse me please, this is my wedding dress, is there somewhere safe that you can put it for me? And then they put it in like their staff cupboard thing. I didn't even know they had that, but yeah, they put it in there for me, so that was really nice of them. So yeah, they are the outfits that I got, and they're how I found the vendors. And that's a bit about the Teal outfit disaster that you guys had no idea about. So yeah, like I said, the main pieces of advice that I'd give you really are only use vendors that people recommend to you. If no one's recommended them, don't use them, because it could end terribly like it did for me. Well, mine ended up beautifully, but obviously it didn't start that way. Also, if you can get to the designer to do your fittings, try and do that, because originally my plan was I'll get the designers to make it, get them to send it to the UK, and then if there's any adjustments, then either I'll try and send it back to Nigeria and they adjust it and bring it back, and they send it back, which would have just been so expensive. And if they sent it back and it still needed adjusting, then it would get a bit long and expensive. Or my alternative was, when they send it, then I take it, if I needed to get adjustments, then I take it to a vendor, to a tailor here. But then I was like, you know what, my mum was like, just go to Nigeria, because my dad was going anyway, so she's like, just go with him and then, you know, sort your stuff out and bring it all back then, and then that way, you know, it's coming back safely and whatever. So I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, like, let's do that. So that's what I did. So if you can get to the person, then definitely do that, because it'll save you a lot of just faffing around really, and a lot of money as well. And then also the last thing I'd say is, like, try and you know, push for video consultations if your designer isn't in the UK, because I mean, I just felt more comfortable and confident that they were going to get, that we were giving them the right measurements. So because some vendors won't suggest that, so you can always suggest it. Like, I suggested it to all of them. So that is like how I got all my outfits and where I got them from and stuff like that. I'm so sorry, I feel like it was a bit all over the place, but hopefully you have taken away the key points. And like I said, I'll link all the vendors down below, their Instagram, so if you are looking for someone to make your outfits or anything like that for your weddings, then head down there. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you don't actually. They'll both be linked down below, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye. The next video should be a H&M haul. I'm excited.